And now, the Big D and Bubba Weekly Podcast.
Big D and Bubba, they have a show 5 days a week, but they don't get to say everything that's on their mind, so they have an extra one, and that's how we get the podcast, the podcast, the podcast. Big D and Bubba podcast, the podcast, the podcast. Big D and Bubba's podcast.
Hey, go ahead and like and subscribe and hit all the rating things and tell everybody how amazing we are. It does us huge favors for growing the podcast and continuing to push the growth of that. Because if the podcast stops growing, Big D might get tired of doing it.
I've been tired of doing it for a while, honestly.
So please rate the podcast as high as possible. Share it with your friends, whatever it takes. Just spread the love, and we appreciate it. By the way, we are here in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studio. O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. And if you love music, you've got to download the Pickle Jar app. Show some gratitude to your favorite artists, your favorite bands, bands in a bar, whatever. You can also support some causes, like with fundraisers around town. You can even watch exclusive content. They've got a bunch of videos and pics that you can't find anywhere else. It's all there at picklejar.com. Check it out. It's really awesome.
Did you get my text?
I did.
Okay.
Oh, the text.
Merry Christmas.
So, you sticking with your usual $10 bets? Or you jumping it up? Because
No. I'm going to say $10.
So we're going to get the betting lines out of the way real quick. So I'm betting on America to win the World Cup. And the bad thing is, not the World Cup, but this weekend's game against the Netherlands. And the bad thing is if there's a tie at the end of the game, I don't win even if America wins in overtime.
Yeah, that's so dumb. Soccer's so
really?
dumb.
Soccer has a bunch of weird rules. Like, come on, man.
Even the betting and
Americanify the game of soccer and give us a countdown clock. That would make this game so big in America.
I mean, it's big in America, but
It is big in America, but it's not like okay, what's bigger? America? I mean,
football is. I get
hockey
it.
or soccer
Ooh,
in America?
soccer.
No.
Ooh, hockey.
I think hockey is way bigger.
Yeah.
He thinks it's better. So yeah, I would think you give us a clock so the average person, I get it, I understand stoppage time and adding the extra, I get all that, but the average person doesn't.
It's the biggest sporting event on the planet. I don't think they need to change anything for America
Why?
because it's art.
People change everything for America all the time. We're the best, man.
Okay, again, I'm a homer
Bubba's
too.
right on that.
Okay. Yeah. Are you? How much is big Bubba here putting up?
He put $25 on America and $25 on Tulane to win by
their
5.5.
conference championship.
What other ones are you doing?
That's it. That's all.
Oh,
he
just
did.
doing
That's
two?
it. Two bets.
Oh, wow, what's that
Dude,
like?
But I don't
What's that
even
feel like?
Well, he's still betting more money than you because you sent me 4 bets at $10 each.
I know, but it's that's not about the money.
It's not about the money. It's about the stress it causes you while watching games all weekend.
I don't even watch the games. That's the fun thing is I come back.
really?
I
You're
come
going to
back
watch the Tulane game, and you're going to watch the USA
this
game.
past weekend. I watched nothing. I had money. I didn't even care. Carson. I actually bet with Patrick this past time. It was for like Thanksgiving or whatever. I was like, dude, it's a special occasion. Here's some money. Let's do this. And I won. I did pretty well.
No, he didn't. He
I got $53.
He won 1 out of the 4 games he bet.
I got
He started with
$53.
100 and got back 53.
Yeah.
I started with 100.
He doesn't even know how much he started with.
I thought I started with 25.
Well, on that bet you did, but you lost the 3 others.
Yeah. He's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, you are a gambling dream.
Yeah.
Vegas loves you.
This is
Look
why.
at it. I mean,
I won
$100.
$53. Sir, you bet $100.
I'll be back next week.
Okay.
I don't gamble, and this is probably why.
That's a good thing. That is a good thing.
He walks up to the casino. They're closed.
Yeah.
They seem open the door. Open the door for this guy.
Hurry up. That's the guy. He doesn't know how to count.
He doesn't.
He doesn't know how to count.
Sir, may we give you a buffet coupon?
No, that's how you lose money over here. Let me tell you right now.
Yeah, that's right. They would
Man.
not get their money back on a
That
buffet
is
from
how
me.
I win back. I'm over
Dude.
at the prime rib station going, hit me again.
So I have to tell you, you. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this story, and my sister thinks it's the funniest thing ever. There was a pizza place in my hometown, Houma, Louisiana. It was called Mr. Gaddy's. I would go to Mr. Gaddy's all the time, growing up as a kid, and I would get their they had a lunch buffet. So every summer, that's where I lived. It was like $2 and something, and it was like the lowest, cheapest thing in town. Maybe it was for $3 or $4. I don't remember. They had to kick me out one time.
Of the buffet?
Of the buffet, because I was going every day and I was eating them out of food. And like the guy literally, they called because I would ride my bicycle there. And the guy called the house and they're like, yeah, you need to come and pick him up because he doesn't want to leave. And I am the person that was literally kicked out of the buffet for eating them out of the buffet. I wasn't allowed back. I don't even know if they even know that that was me. I'm sure I have a picture somewhere in the back room, and they said, if you see this boy, don't let him out. And they used the little aging thing. You know how they always do like for like missing persons where they go, oh, they might look like this now.
Yeah.
I bet they have that little line of they may look like this, or this. Don't let this guy in.
I give props to John Panette because that was his joke about getting kicked out of the buffet. But I don't think...
Mine isn't a joke.
I'm not saying yours because I used it a second ago. But I don't think I've ever actually been kicked out of a buffet, but I have definitely been given the stink eye by the owner of a all-you-can-eat place. Like,
all-you-can-eat places are so gross.
no, they didn't used to be, man. Some of them used to be so good.
Yeah, I think they were.
I'll tell you the best.
You just didn't know better.
I'll tell you the best one ever. Paula Deen had the Paula Deen's buffet in Tunica at the old Harris Casino, which isn't there anymore. And I mean, it was because normally buffet you're sacrificing quantity and sometimes variety for quality, but at Paula Deen's you had both. And I'm obviously not still telling this story, but okay.
No, you are telling the story.
Who are you calling?
His sister.
Who?
To say the
call
same
your sister?
story.
You
He
calling
same
the
story
pizza
he just
place?
told
he
us?
just
I should call the pizza place.
Oh, that would have been
Hey.
funnier.
Hey, you're on our podcast live right now, but I just wanted to say the getting kicked out of the Mr. Gaddy's
Did
buffet
anyone
when I was a
question
little
whether this
kid.
was true?
True or false?
True.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Love you. That's all.
Love
called
you
him
too.
a liar?
Bye.
Nobody. He like
I
he's
wanted to just
proving that the story is true that no one questioned.
We see you, Bubba. We believe
We
you.
believe you. It's
I
okay.
heard this.
Yeah, that was another story that was out of your.
Yeah, like none of us like that's
you.
ridiculous. There's no way that happened.
It's not like you said you.
Yeah.
Did,
No.
I did something really healthy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And then they kicked me
it's
out of
fun-
the gym because I wouldn't get off the treadmill.
You
Like
know,
I would call
I was
you a liar.
You know, I was really going to say, I was going to go. It's not like you said that you did pull-ups because I remember the time he was like, I was like,
You can't do it.
pull-
And he
can't
did
do pull-
one. And
Oh, he
then-
did like 5 or something
Oh, I know.
dumb. I was
Yeah.
like, are you
And
kidding?
we had
What?
to give him money.
Yeah,
It was
I was like,
ridiculous.
wow, because I didn't
We-
think anyone could lift the leg weight. Just forgetting your body weight, your legs. And I'm serious.
I know.
That's a lot of weight in those legs, man.
Yeah, there is. My leg, each leg of mine is probably like both of everybody else's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them.
Because it's not fat at all.
Do you remember the sushi train when we were in Japan?
Yes.
That was a different kind of buffet, but it was all you can. No, it wasn't all you can eat. You had to pay for
You
every
paid
plate.
You're
for
paid by
plate.
the plate.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Somewhere I have a picture of Bubba and I's table. The stack of plates was like this.
It was one of the most impressive
It
things
was so
ever.
great.
And they loved us. You know, we sat down and they went, oh,
Well, yeah,
here
they
we
loved
go.
us because we spent money.
You had
Big boy Americans sitting down. Let's see what they think they can do. And we
Yeah.
proved.
you guys had like your plates are all stacked up super high.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I have that picture. So Bubba's looking for it.
I am looking
It
forward
was so
to it.
great. It was,
I'm
that was a different kind of. Who is disco?
Hello.
Hey, Bob, it's Dave. We're on the podcast right now.
Okay.
True or false? Anyway,
True or false what?
no, that's a joke. It's part of the
making
joke.
fun of
The
you.
joke's already done. I don't
It's
keep
in
telling the joke.
I can't find the
He's
little-
not calling somebody else to reinforce the joke.
I love Bubba so much. I do. That's why it works.
This hurts my heart, man.
I know, buddy.
Oh my gosh! So Paula Deen had a buffet. Wow, man.
So what's on the fried chicken?
Oh,
obviously.
fried. I mean, I
Meatloaf.
don't remember, but everything was
Mac and cheese.
so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You know, there's always mashed potatoes on a buffet, and sometimes it's at best it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, not a Paula Deen. It was like, what is in this?
Butter.
Butter.
Yeah,
Butter.
lots
Secret,
of butter.
You know, heroin. I don't know, but it was freaking great.
You didn't feel.
And-
Go ahead.
Oh, did you feel terrible after you ate
Oh,
all
I
of
did.
that?
Yeah,
Of course you did.
Oh, that's a great
Oh, look at the plates.
Garrett, take a look at my camera.
Yeah.
Look at that.
picture. Yeah,
Look
that
at
is.
that.
They still
That's a
probably still
stack
tell
of plates.
They have that picture up on the wall
yeah.
there now. I'm sure. When I ate there at the. Yeah, go ahead.
May I just say this? What we've never taken into account is look at all the other plates still on the
Oh
table.
yeah, no, that wasn't
That
all
wasn't
our
the
plates.
entire stack. There's
That was
still
the point at
5 or
which the
6
stack
more.
got so high that it started to wobble, and then we
Yeah.
were like, let's not keep adding to this. Then we literally started a second stack.
It's a building progression.
That's right.
Picture is what that is. Yeah, I went to the original one in
Savannah.
Savannah. Boy, it feels like it's going to be great. It looks good. Boy, it's
Which one is that?
Paula
Paula
Deen.
Deen.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I feel like if I
It was
hadn't eaten
much.
so much, I probably would have felt fine.
I had
but-
the chicken pot pie, and it had this really beautiful lattice on top of it, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
the flaky crust or whatever.
Do you mean lettuce?
No,
and
no.
it was just so. I think they used lard or
Yes.
no
That's the way
lard
things
shortening
are way
something.
better. My mom
Yeah,
does that.
I think she's talked about that she used lard. That was a big thing.
And it's good, but boy,
It's
2
healthier.
bites. It is healthier. I know it sounds crazy, but it's. We went through the whole thing. Remember, it was like low fat, no fat.
Oh,
that craze.
Yeah, no, that was terrible.
It was terrible. And so we can, Bubba, when those Olestra chips came out, oh man, he was pumped up, and then he was pumped out.
Yes, it's true. It is very true. Yeah, we got some for the show. We're like, these are
Oh,
great. And we did
yeah.
a taste test, and I ate like the whole bag.
I don't believe that.
I'm like, this is the best thing ever. And I was.
Yeah, we had to like preempt the last hour of the show. People are like, hey, I've heard this before. Yeah, well,
well,
it's a whole nother show going on. Yeah, that stuff was.
and I mean, I remember when it came out, like a week later, they're reissuing it with
Oh, it came out.
warnings.
It came out like in 30 minutes.
Yeah, the reissuing of the warnings that are like, careful, may lead to.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, D, true or false? We're on the podcast.
Okay, what's up?
Did I do the Olestra thing?
True.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, bye.
I guess I believe you. I definitely didn't believe him. No, it said something like oily discharge
Yes,
while
yes.
passing gas, and people were like, nope, that's words I don't like in a sentence together.
Oily
I don't-
discharge
oily
while passing
discharge.
gas.
Sure, I'm
The
like,
problem was we all had that moment where we go, I mean, oily discharge, but it means I don't have to eat baked lays because those were terrible.
Now thinking about the guy who had to come, or the people who came up with the phrase, because you know they're like, okay, we've got to tell people.
okay, we can't. Listen,
They could have just put on the bag.
everybody
Never trust a
calm
fart.
down. You cannot say greasy fart. So what
All
we
right.
need to do
There's
is come
somebody
up with a
he's at a whitewhile and like, all right, there's
All
no
right,
bad, there's no
idea.
wong answers.
Let's
No,
go,
just
let's
throw it
go.
at it.
What do
Yeah,
we
what you got
do
there in
we
the back?
Here's
How about explosive?
No, explosive is a bad word.
Okay,
What do you think?
Silent but slimy.
No, okay, we'll write that
Write
one
it down. We'll write it down. Yeah, what you got? Hiroshima.
No,
That's
Definitely
I can't
not
do
okay.
that.
Come on, guys. No bad
okay.
answers. Except the ones you've already given.
Oily discharge.
Or,
You know,
that doesn't sound quite as bad.
let's run that through
Let's-
legal.
All right, let's try.
And I'm feeling good about it. Thanks, guys. Sorry, we'll see you at the.
The what? the
At
store?
at the next marketing meeting.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's how that went.
I like that. I like that we were transported to that place.
We went
There's
there.
Someone, yeah.
What are you guys doing for the weekend? Here in Nashville, it's going to rain for the next 7 days.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm taking
That's
the car.
really-
I got to get the car out.
What? In the rain?
No, it's not raining now. Tomorrow.
No, I
Tomorrow
meant you're.
it's,
Oh, I thought you meant you were taking your car out in the rain. I was like, what?
No. You know, I'm not as weird about it as much. Like, I don't, not heavy rain, but like
You'll get it wet
caught
now?
out. Yeah, I'll get caught out sometimes, and get like a passing shower, and it's fine. It just but the problem is getting it wet and then stopping, because then the water gets down into weird crevices in these old cars, and then you can get rust kind of setting in. But if you're moving, it kind of
Yeah, it's almost like a blow dryer. It's just kind of continuing to push it. It touches the car but blows off and lets something else touch the car, and then it blows it off, and it's not pooling anywhere.
Yeah, and it also doesn't do well in handling. It's really squirrely.
He's talking about the 70s Chevelle that he has, and it's his John Wick car, and I still say you need to replace the front license plate and put John Thick on there.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's dude, it's so great.
Yeah, it's great. No, but I'm portraying a certain image with this, and I don't want to mess that up.
What image are you portraying?
That I'm not John Thick. That's the image. I want it to be. I'm
True
John
or
Wick.
false?
Okay.
Are you John Thick?
I mean, I am John Thick. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I saw that movie Nobody, and I
it's
sent it to
good.
you over
I know,
Thanksgiving.
I know it's good.
How did I not know this existed?
Yeah, it's really good.
What's the guy who did the Batman, the thumbs thing, and all that? Oh my gosh,
It's Better Call Saul, the actor, Carson.
Bob Odenkirk?
yeah,
Yes,
Odenkirk. Yeah, he used to do he writes a lot of comedy stuff too, but he did this thing. He's basically like a John Wick style character.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
from
That
the
came
John
out a
Wick
little while ago.
producers and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I never knew that happened.
And he got in super shape for it.
oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. He talked about how it really changed his life.
It was so good. I
Yeah.
watched it and I'm blown away because I love John Wick movies, and then this was kind of like a side John Wick style movie because he had the stack of gold doubloons and bars and all that like John Wick, and he was a retired nobody.
So is it in the John Wick universe?
I don't know.
No.
They don't explain that. But they
It's-
are doing the
I don't feel
spinoff
that
from the
it's the same.
Continental,
Oh,
which
okay.
is going to follow different people through the hotel. So I don't know, but it's called Nobody. And if you like the John Wick movies, you're going to
Never saw one of
flip
them.
out.
Same.
Never saw him at all.
But,
What?
But I do love Odenkirk, so maybe I'd watch it.
I'll also say again, the the first two Kingsman movies are some of the best movies as well.
Yep.
If you've never seen them, but the third one, the one with the Russian guy,
Dumb.
it was terrible. Like it was really good up until they killed the Russian guy off. Spoilers, but that happens early in the movie, and it's terrible. It's like, why would you kill off the best, most compelling character in the first half hour of a movie?
I'm sorry, we're still
True or
laughing over here.
false?
True
True or false? The Kingsman. Two of the best
Two of the
movies.
best-
Oh wow, that's crazy. That really
This is a
happened. Yeah, it
joke
really
that
happened.
keeps on giving. It just
This hurts my heart, man.
you did it.
He's
man.
he's our Bubba. That's why we love
That's
him.
right. You're absolutely right. There's
That's
no
right.
question.
Yeah, he's the best. He's like he's like. So if we're all dogs.
Yeah, he's a yellow lab.
He's a lab.
He is.
I'm
He
a
just
golden
wants to
retriever.
go
Or
to you, just
retriever,
walk
one
and
of
say,
those,
yeah,
whatever,
hi,
Hey,
hey
hey,
there,
hey, hey,
how
hey,
are
hey.
you guys?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
that
Oh
be
my
more of a
gosh.
terrier?
No.
Isn't that we
No,
kinda-
no.
What?
No,
I've never met a lab.
terriers
They're
have a little
just-
attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a little attitude.
No, you don't.
I'm a little
In the
hyper.
morning-
No, you're like the
No.
nice one.
You're
In
not.
the
You
morning
don't have
when you
that.
get here every day, it's like, hey.
Oh, it's
Right.
yelly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What would Patrick be? What would his dog be?
oh, something fat. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm
It
like
doesn't have to be. Just go by personality, not really looks.
I'm like that.
We'll tell you what you are.
Pug.
Okay.
What's
What's something that
what's a
seems-
smart dog?
I don't know anything. About
Border
Like
collie?
more like a Shih Tzu. Patrick is like a human Shih Tzu.
No,
Very
border collie-
intelligent.
Border collies are super smart.
Yeah, that's you.
And don't they? Aren't they like super aggressive if you get in there?
Yeah,
like,
they're also herders.
Yeah. So
Timmy's in the well.
Oh, that's you.
that
Yeah.
sounds like me.
Yeah, you
What
kind
does
of
that mean,
overlooking
herding?
everything. And
Like what I do with you people every day.
Trying to
like,
rein it
okay,
in?
come on.
what is Carson?
I don't know a lot about dogs. So
Chihuahua.
I'm really not good at this. That sounds
A
about right.
Chihuahua.
Yeah, I look cute, but I'm super mean and I bite you for no reason.
Actually,
Big D's like the Saint Bernard. You know, he's just like kind of
Yeah.
stoic and
like
big,
the,
and you know.
Like the cartoon with the guy where he had, hey Fred, and when he has
Oh,
the
yeah,
hair over
yeah,
his,
yeah.
What was the movie? There was a movie with Saint Bernard.
Beethoven?
Beethoven. That's right. That was
Yeah,
the-
St. Bernard, because also always coming in with gadgets, and St. Bernard carries the little barrel of whiskey around. That's
right.
Actually, that should be Patrick.
No, because the whiskey's not for the Saint Bernard. So
No, they so that is they sent him out into the Alps or whatever,
Like a
right?
rescue dog.
So rescue, and did they have? Is it? I think at one time it was whiskey in there.
Yeah,
I'm sure it
it
still
is.
is
Yeah.
whiskey because it doesn't freeze.
No, right. And so when someone's broken their leg, they want whiskey. I guess. What's the whiskey for again?
well, I'm looking it up
When
right
they're
now.
stuck in the snow. Like I had a Great Pyrenees growing up who was kind of the equivalent, but all white because they were from the Pyrenees Mountains. And same thing, they were kind of rescue dogs. Or in Newfoundland.
But what was the
What's
point
the point of
of
having
the
whiskey?
whiskey, though?
that it was to warm you up. That was to keep you alive.
It
to keep you
doesn't
going.
actually warm you up, though.
Yeah, isn't it actually the worst thing for you? It's like a false.
Okay, but it was from the 1800s.
Oh.
They didn't
Why
know.
are Saint Bernards depicted with barrels around their necks? High in the Alps, on the border between Italy and Switzerland, is the Great Saint Bernard Pass used to cross the mountain range since the Bronze Age. That's what the dogs are named.
Bronze
after.
Age, like LeBron?
Bronze Age. What about the barrels? The barrels we see around the dogs' necks in paintings and cartoons are the invention of a kid named Edward Landseer. In 1820, 17-year-old painter from England produced a work called Alpine Mastiffs Reanimating a Distressed Traveler.
Oh.
The painting portrays two St. Bernards standing over a fallen traveler, one dog barking alarm, the other attempting to revive him by licking his hand. The dog licking his hand has a barrel stamped around his neck, which he claims contained brandy. Despite the fact that brandy wouldn't be something you'd want if you were trapped in a blizzard, alcohol causes blood vessels to dilate, resulting in blood rushing to your skin and your body temperature decreasing rapidly. And the dogs never carried such barrels. The collar
Oh.
neck keg stuck in public's imagination, and the image has endured. So it's a
I
200-year-old
really thought it was a thing.
thing
I did
that
too.
somebody made up.
Also, the guy's name was Landseer, and that's a breed of Newfoundland,
There you
not
go,
Saint
see?
Bernard.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a
But
Landseer.
you know what's? I remember it being like a cartoon when I was a kid of a Saint Bernard and like something to do with
Yeah, they
with
were
the
always
whiskey,
they
yeah.
were always rescuing people with the whiskey, and I think it was like a Bugs Bunny one where they like met up with the dog and the dog like revived somebody with
Yeah.
the little barrel.
But all that's made up. That never
Oh,
really was a
boo. I really was convinced of that.
thing. You know, you can buy a little collar with a barrel for your Saint Bernard.
Well,
though.
that's
so you can put it around his neck and you can look like.
Are you gonna get another dog, Carson?
Yeah, when I move. Yeah.
Do you know what you want?
No, just whatever needs me. I'll just go to the shelter and
Whatever
find one
needs
or
you?
two. Yeah.
Whatever needs you.
Like she'll walk up to the
Yeah.
cage and be like, "Oh, that's the
okay.
one."
Yeah,
Oh,
do you have a dog that maybe has
I-
special needs?
When I
Do you have
say
a dog
cage, I
that
meant
needs,
kennel.
Yeah. Do you need extra help with it? Does it need medication? Does it need an operation?
Oh, you
Or
want
it's
you want a
just-
project dog?
Yeah, I usually take on project dogs.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it could be just, or I just get a dog that looks sad, and I say okay, but I'll probably pick up a couple. The problem is, the guy I live next door to, he's got the two that basically stay out on his deck all the time, and they fight, and I hear it, and my fear is if they bust through the deck because we share a wall, and if they get out of his house, he's had a dog that is no longer with us, but that dog attacked the woman next door. It attacked a dog outside, and I go, I can't bring another animal in that environment. So
So you're gonna wait till you move.
I'm gonna wait till I move. Yeah,
Pickle juice. Does pickle juice freeze?
that's a good question. I don't know.
I mean,
Vinegar?
Because it's vinegar. Wouldn't that be great?
It
Because that's
does-
great for dehydration. Which,
it
if you're
does-
out in the Alpine Pass,
freeze because they make pickle juice popsicles.
Oh.
It just freezes like anything with salt in it. It has a different freezing point than
Eats that.
I don't know. I think pickle juice is the nastiest.
what
thing.
pickle juice? I
Ugh,
love
a
pickle,
pickle
juice.
juice
I
popsicle.
would totally do that.
It's like people who do what they call a pickleback, where you take a shot and then you drink pickle juice afterwards.
Ow.
as it
Oh, I thought
tastes.
that was that band.
That's the nastiest thing.
Gross.
Oh, so nasty.
That's the joke, Bubba.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, we heard.
We
Freezing-
heard.
We just-
Freezing point of pickle juice. Hold on, I have to find out this stuff. Freezing point of pickle juice is lower than regular 32 degrees. I'm trying to find it though.
True or
Pretty
false?
sure I just said that. I
No, I
said
was
it's,
just
it's got a
confirming.
different freezing point than
Carson, did you say true or
regular
false?
water. Yeah, true. Who can we call? So get somebody on the phone to prove this.
Give me somebody, anybody. Give
Yeah.
me somebody while I'm waiting.
You hate? Have you always hated pickles?
Oh, I just
Yeah, they're gross.
always hated
You
pickles.
too? You don't like them
you-
either?
Yeah, I don't need it.
I
How
absolutely
can you hate
despise
pickle juice
pickles.
but love Chick-fil-A? Because don't they
They
make their...
don't. We proved that was a wives' tale.
I still think it is
I do
a true
too.
thing.
I do too. Whenever you see when you're trying to replicate a recipe from a restaurant, and everyone thinks, I mean, pickle juice as a marinade is pretty common, especially with chicken. Yeah, and so is buttermilk.
Dude, if you had a jar of pickle juice right now, I would drink every drop.
And I would not be here to watch that. That is
You guys like
disgusting.
buttermilk?
I mean, I'm
Couldn't
not-
drink
I'm
it.
bothered
I don't know
by
what I do
buttermilk,
with it.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's really good for chicken. Like if you're gonna
Yeah.
grill, not grill, fry chicken, it's really good for it. That's kind of and you kind of add stuff to it, make it whatever.
Cool.
So why don't you know that?
True or false?
So
True or false?
What are you doing this weekend, Carson?
I have a Mary Morris concert tonight, and then I don't know. I think I'm just gonna hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have
College
it.
football championships all
Yeah, I
weekend.
don't really
It's
have
a big
anything on
weekend
the
for football.
agenda. Yeah.
Got games. There's a game going on now. We're filming this now, but there's a game going on now. There's 2 games
wow.
tonight.
There's a game
and then-
now?
There's
Who's
a game
playing
right
now?
now.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's
Shows you how much I'm paying attention.
game, I forget.
I know USC
It's
and
not one
Utah
I
are
care
playing
about.
tonight.
Yeah, I got money on that.
My favorite is like the Hawaii games that always play it like, late, because like on a weekend when you can't go to sleep, those games are always on. And I think it's awesome. What a smart thing for Hawaii to do, to be so far behind everybody else.
Yeah.
It's
Good that they planned it that way.
It's Akron and Buffalo.
Oh, is that the MAC championship?
I believe you are correct.
All right.
Wow.
Okay, look at you.
I know
Carson,
all the conferences because I'm a weirdo.
what is
Also, Cameroon and Brazil are playing in the World Cup
Oh,
currently.
Oh, well, just everybody stop what you're doing.
Kirk Cameroon?
No.
I was thinking
I went
Cameroon
Bubba on
from
that. I did
Ferris
full
Bueller.
Bubba.
You did full Bubba.
or we say,
As we say.
Carson,
True or
Akron-
false? We say Kirk Cameron. That'd be false, Bubba. No one's ever said that before, ever.
Kirk
today.
Cameron is the whitest guy in the world.
What is Akron's mascot name? What are they
The
known
Zips.
as?
Oh,
Okay, I was asking.
Oh,
literally, I said, "Hey, Carson."
I missed that part because I was
It's
listening
okay.
to him.
I was going to
Sorry.
say the acorn, so I was wrong.
Akron Acorns. No.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
Acorns.
adorable?
Akron
That
Zips.
actually would be adorable.
Yeah.
What is? They're playing Buffalo. What are the Buffalo? What are they known as?
Oh, shoot. I should have known that.
Buffalo, New York. Buffalo Bulls. The Bulls.
Oh, I would say the beef on Weck. No,
Okay,
that's
what about-
Rochester.
What about North Texas? University of North Texas. What is there? What are they known as? Patrick?
The Mean Green.
That's right. Mean Green. What about
I had that little bicycle.
UTSA?
Is that a school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just answer?
Yeah.
It's the Roadrunners.
Roadrunners.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Utah, the Utes.
Yep.
Someone gonna do it? Are you saying?
Are you saying Utes?
That's the only reason I knew that one.
USC Trojans.
Yeah.
Kansas State.
I know it. I'm waiting to see if Carson knows
my
it,
bad.
'cause I got
Okay,
yelled
no,
at
no,
last
you've
time.
got no.
It's the
Wildcats.
Wildcats.
There you go. I'm like, I knew the Jayhawks.
You got TCU Horned Frogs.
Frogs. That I know because Garth Brooks wore a TCU sweatshirt in one of his specials in the 90s, and it was TCU Horned Frogs.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
That I would have known.
Yeah.
I just realized that somewhere in my brain, I know the mascot of all 120 something
I bet you do.
Division One, top level college football programs, and that's really a waste of
No,
of
you
space.
got plenty of space.
Really
You got
is.
plenty of space up there.
Like,
The hats don't fit you.
no, they don't. It's a really.
I always see
really-
those ads like on TikTok. That goes. I always think of you. They're always talking about if you have your hat, you're on the last notch. That was me, and then I invented a hat company. I always think about you and your big gigantic
Not
noggin.
Wait, there's
hats
hats for big heads? Like,
Yeah.
right? Oh, that's
I'm not
really
making
smart.
hats for big people.
You can get
Jack.
like
That seems
like an
a small
extension
market.
too, like on an airplane. You can get the extra little notches.
Yeah, should
Yeah.
make that. Just get the extra notch thing.
Is there any kind of clothing that you wear that isn't plus size?
Socks.
That's it.
I have normal size. I mean, they're
Do
big
you
socks. but-
own pants that do not have an elastic waist?
At the moment, no, not at all. Even my really fancy dress pants, they all have a little give in them,
Oh, just
and,
a touch.
and I mean, because you shop at DXL, pretty much everything's got a little.
Yeah, they mix the fabric is kind of it's like denim, but
stretchy.
it's magic. It's
Yeah,
weird.
I've got
really
some.
is.
I've got
It's
some
not
superhero skinny
elastic.
jeans.
Yeah, it's not elastic like the waistband of these, like where it's just all, but it's like it's got a little give on the side where there's elastic hidden. I don't know how it works, but it's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah. When you take your pants off at night, can Vivica roll a marble down the rut of that your pants made around your body?
I want to say no, but I know it's
she
probably
can.
true. Probably yes. Let's be
tell you,
honest.
if you were laying on your stomach and you just taking your pants off and there was a marble nearby, she's gonna put it in there.
No, my
and
pants
play
really
with that.
aren't that tight. Like,
okay.
I don't wear super tight pants.
Oh, what size underwear do you wear?
I have no idea. No idea. I mean,
What?
I have no idea what size my underwear are.
Why are you talking like we're the idiots that don't know?
You know
their
what size your underwear are?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean,
How do you go about getting your underwear?
How do you? Who buys your underwear?
probably my wife
Of
since
course.
we've been married. I wear the same kind of underwear every day, all the time. It's these boxers, the knit boxers, and I think it's Fruit of the Loom. That's the only ones I like because it's that very specific kind. And then I probably got 3 packs of them sitting waiting to be used. Like I'm never gonna run out
God,
unless
but
I
you go
lose
through
weight.
underwear quick.
Not as-
Why would he
not-
go through underwear quick?
What the
I don't
hell?
know. I don't know why I said that. So you don't know what size you wear.
No, I don't know what size socks I wear either. I assume they're large. I don't know.
I wear XL, and I have forever. That's the weird thing is like I gain weight, but not around my waist. It's above my waist that I gain the weight.
I feel like we should call Vivica. True or false? Patrick Side.
Do you think she would know this? What size underwear you wear? How much you-
She'd have a better chance of knowing than me.
I've got $2 in cash. Bobby, you in on? You in on this?
Man, you guys are trying to turn me into a better.
Yeah, we are. All right, here's
let's
$2. Carson, you in?
5.
I don't have any cash, so I'm just
I
gonna.
have a single.
I'll sit here and mediate.
You know what, Carson? I'm gonna front you.
Can we
$2.
do this on camera? Is this like against some kind of law somewhere?
No, it's not.
All right, so I've got Carson's got $2
Yep,
in.
yep,
I have
yep, yep.
$2 in. Baba has $2 in.
I only have one.
Oh, okay, just one. That's fine.
I mean, I have a 50, but I'm not giving you a 50. That's some part of my COVID. They're going to cut us off money.
What?
Remember how during COVID, like everybody had cash just in case the banks all crashed and shut down? So I have like big bills.
50. That's going to get you through.
No, but
All right,
it's
so-
going to get me. It's going to get me
Don't-
to my stash of food here at the building.
The banking collapses. I don't think $50 get them out. Okay, so we've
Bub,
got.
pull us up there.
All right, hey, are you in on this, Patrick? You would owe us
Hello.
Hey, Viv.
$5. It's $5 bet.
$5 bet total.
Hey, Vivica, we're on the podcast right now.
Can you
True
hear
or
me?
false?
I don't know if she can hear me. Viv, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me? No, she
Can
just keeps
you
saying
hear
hello.
him?
Just say
I don't know what's going on.
Just
Okay.
unplug it.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah.
Okay. So, do you know? We're on the podcast. Do you know what size underwear I wear?
Yes.
What size?
What? You want me to tell the world?
Yes.
Sure, I don't care. What size is it?
2X.
Double X.
42.
No, don't say no. No. Whatever. Come on. I'm gonna mute you. Oh my gosh.
2X.
Just 2X was good enough, man.
Well, at least she started with the low number
Oh,
because
she went
it's a
up.
range, 42 to whatever. She
Fruit
said she went
Of
42
the
to
loom.
2X. You're gonna do a size conversion chart.
underwear.
Are you okay? You in the middle of something important? Okay, my wife's at work. We're calling her with stupid questions on our podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
hey, Viv,
2X. It's 42. We have to special order
It's a
it.
42 to 52.
Viv, true or false? None of my pants don't have elastic in the waistband.
Wait, that's a double negative.
It is kind of
Do
a weird.
any
yeah.
of my pants not have elastic in the waistband?
No, I think even your fancy pants have it.
Yeah, they
Those
do.
are
Thank
fancy
you.
pants.
That's correct. So there you go. True
they
or
really-
false?
are they really
we
fancy
managed
at
to
that
use that. I managed to make that happen. You'll get this joke later if you ever listen to this podcast, which I'm pretty sure you don't. So, That's probably best. So, hi, dear. I'll be home later this afternoon. Love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
She's so adorable.
Did I win that bet? Was
Yeah.
the bet that,
Yeah,
oh,
here's
sweet.
$5.
Take that. $5 dang.
Is that 5 or is that 4?
Yeah, between yours and
2,
his.
2, and 3, and 2, 2, and 1. Yeah.
There you go.
I like it.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Well, now you also know that you
Wear double X.
you wear 2XL if you ever want to go actually
Yeah.
buy your own.
Put that into your contacts.
What's he saying?
Oh, Garrett's in the back on Patrick. You owe me some.
I do owe
Sonic.
him money. Yeah. All right, Garrett. Here you go.
Sonic-ish.
All right. Anything else, guys?
No, I
got
think
nothing.
we're.
That
I
was
think we're
pretty
good.
I'm
solid.
gonna go burn some petrol.
Okay, do that. Thanks again for having us on the podcast. For those of you watching on YouTube, you're going to miss this part out, but you can look it up on YouTube. We do have the Jeff Dunham interview posted there. But for those of you listening on a podcast app, got the interview with Jeff Dunham, ventriloquist comedian, super cool guy, coming up next. And now,
This was the podcast, but now it's over. But that's okay, because you can listen to the regular show
When?
on the radio every day. It was the podcast.